Well, I wanted to show something today a little different. It's more about preparation. You see this piece of wood here that I've cut a diagonal on. This is a piece of laminated block, and our club got some of these provided by a supplier. So we decided to come up with a challenge for our members to try and get them inspired to do some turning. And I've decided that to liven this up, it's within the rules that we can add some wood. So I'm going to add some wood on two diagonal cuts, and this is the first cut. You see I'm going to put this piece of mahogany in there, and I'll probably have some veneer in between. Now the next step, of course, is going to be to clamp this and glue it with that offset in there, so I'm getting a little more length. And as you can imagine, I put glue on there and put a clamp on, and it's going to try and do that. So I'm going to come up with a solution using this piece of wood, and this piece of wood is thick enough to allow me to put a angled pocket in there, something along these lines. And if you can see that, you can see that that's going to hold this surface, I guess you'd say parallel, not parallel, but horizontal. So when I put it on the bench, I can clamp it. Now, I have to take this piece of wood, and you can see I've got the mark here already where I want to cut it, and then I'm going to rip it so that I can make two of those shoes, and I'll show you that next. I'm going to go cut this, and then I'll mark how I'm going to put the pocket in, and then I'll go to the bandsaw and cut that. Well, I have all the pieces cut now, and I'm going to assemble them dry so you can see what I'm up to. You see I've got these two shoes made, and how these are going to work is I have the one piece that goes in here. I have the piece of veneer that I'm going to use for accent, then my piece of mahogany, and you see I've drawn these lines previously so I can keep everything in line the way I have it intended. Then this piece of veneer is going to go there. This shoe, other piece that I'm laminating together, and then this shoe will go on top. Top or bottom doesn't really matter. The objective here is obvious, so you can see now when I clamp tightly here, since I'm perpendicular to the glue surface, everything's going to stay put when I put pressure on it. Nothing's going to slide back and forth. And that's how I solve this problem of getting this glued up. Now, this piece where it goes in, this is going to be the handle because I'm making a tool handle. So this will be the smaller diameter area. And I'm just putting an accent in here just for design. And then I'll probably pretty well design this so that after that's set, I'm going to draw another diagonal and put another insert and use probably the same shoes because I'll cut it at the same angle. And then I'll have the blank ready to make the handle out of. I'll cut the ends off so that they're all flush and put on the lathe. Just wanted to show you this method for when you want to glue an oblique angle like that so it doesn't slide on you. I thought you'd like to see how that glue up looks, and there it is. And you can see that the offset is going to give me some options to slightly lengthen this, and when I turn the handle, the reduced diameter area is not going to be a problem. I did glue the insert onto the bottom piece first and let that set a little bit to hold it in position before I did the final glue up. So there's about 10 minutes in between that. But overall you can see that those shoes, as I'll call them, are working well and allowing me to provide nice force on there and get a good glue up. I'll go to the next steps and produce the handle now.